Yeah, I saw that. Pancake. It's kind of I mean that's been PETA's MO for a while. They just do wild shit. I don't think anyone really likes PETA anymore, do they? Like give me my fucking soup. Yeah, sure, man. Shit. You just gotta watch the channel. It gives you the soup for free. You don't even have to do anything. You just get soup. YouTube's not working? It is now. It is now. I had to give it a second. It didn't pop up right away like it usually does. How's it going, Turtle? Bees, pancakes, turtles. Ugh. All the various animals. Well, too bad I already migrated. Hell yeah. What do we got? We got Mambo and Foxtrot. I immediately see. Though I don't know if I see two others immediately. I'm an insect, not an animal. Are insects not part of the Animalia kingdom, or am I mistaken about that? Are insects animals? Yes. Cool. All right, we've got rope, offspring. That could be, off. Spring. Is there like a summer, a fall? No. Offspring is a rock band, The Offspring, but I don't see others here. In real time, fact check can't beat that.
What's up, Doc?
How's it going, Dex? Trot, hop, step, and I don't love roll, but I guess it works. Ending in like various movements, trot, hop, step, but I don't like roll. 500 for Curly. Yeah, you get the first like 25 or 30 seconds. Solar gave me a short snippet of it because I told him I didn't want to play the whole song every time. We're gonna go with roll. I don't know for sure if that's what they want. Oh, is that a bait? That was not one away. Offspring? Spring could be one as well, but spring, hop, step, perhaps, and another one. Bound? Perhaps these four is what it's looking for. No, those are also two away. Wow. All right, that I'm not sure those are even related, or maybe there's just so many in here that I've not even come close. How's it going, Solar? Rope. Posterity. Family and brood work together, right? Decent. Well, that's decent. Decent is decent. You got a new drawing tablet today. Ooh, what did you get, like one that's got the screen on it, or do you still have like a
Curly
well, I
toes.
guess I don't know if it's
I'm your
still.
curly toes in pink
Oh
ribbons
Lord.
and bows that glitters
Here we
and
go.
glows to put on
Why
a
do we have
fine
all the dolls already
show.
open? Oh, I just opened them ahead
A
of time now.
mighty
I finally
fine
went and did the thing I said I
show
was
for
going to do,
a
and I bookmarked them
mighty
all so I could open
fine
them all easily.
band.
Um, okay, I see why you hate Curly. Right, because it's not a good song. Suspicion. Suspicion. What I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't use the screen ones. I think they're a bit gimmicky. I have a medium Wacom Intuos tablet. It's really good. This is the one that I use. I used to have a Wacom, I believe. I have a UGEE. I had to find one that works left-handed. I use it upside down, and I had to find one that had a setting that allowed me to use it upside down, so that I'm not like rubbing over the buttons the whole time. Mambo, Quick Step, Bolero, and Foxtrot. I saw the Mambo and Foxtrot. I didn't realize Bolero was one, and Quick Step makes sense. Yeah, those are definitely dances. I am indeed left-handed, yes. I do actually, I don't know if I think the screen ones are gimmicky though. I feel like I would do better with screen ones because I always have a little bit of trouble. Like I'm getting more used to it with time, but I always have trouble matching up exactly where I want to draw stuff when I'm just trying to make the motion with my hand without actually looking. You know what I mean? Got my soup. Rope, lifeboat, rattlesnake, snake. Rattle? There's a lot of compound words here that could relate to things. You do just get used to it, I see. Bolero of Fire, and I had to look it up, and in an encyclopedia, you're like, what the fuck is this? Rattle, drum, bell, and chime. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for right there. Is starting with various instruments, percussion. Yeah, percussion instruments. Family brood. The brood is what I was looking for. These all make sense. And what's the other one? You posterity. Hmm. Yes. Yes. Posterity usually isn't used in a context where it makes you think of descendants automatically. It makes you just sort of think of like for the future, but it is actually what it means. Spellbound, suspicion, lifeboat, and rope. Hitchcock movies. Oh, okay. DJ, you should play Bee Swarm on stream. It's on Roblox. um, maybe at some point. It's not like I'm definitely gonna at some point I'll probably play some Roblox. I have no idea when that's gonna be though. Just fair warning. Posterity is where God blesses you with offspring. Well, uh-huh. DJ, meet me behind the mall for free Robux. You gonna beat my ass behind the mall? All my malls are dead in the area. I gotta drive like 45 minutes to get to a mall, man. That's just not worth it. Even if there actually is free Robux back there, it's not worth the drive. Um, all right, let's turn on music. We got some song requests today. Turn on song requests. That works. Dead malls are better. I'm waiting for all the dead malls across the country to get turned into something. The Seminole Hard Rock. Alright, so updates since last we were here. We have the character. We have... Where are you? Where'd you get off to? We have Manhattan Cafe. We got her. I managed to put together the 10 pulls during the following week. She's got 30% stamina. She's also a pain in the ass because she doesn't have an A medium or an A end closer, both of which I want. So I had to go, like, hunt down a borrowed character so that I could actually train her. Meet me at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I didn't realize you worked for our administration. They try to get money from the building too, but no one wants the building, just the plot. See, like, I feel like you could probably repurpose it for something, right? I've talked about this before. I don't know if I've talked about it on stream, but I've talked about it with my friends. Really, I feel like a lack of those sort of central locations for people to hang out and buy stuff is in part because America has a shit transportation system. Oh, you are Trump? What the fuck is Trump doing in my chat? Doesn't he have a country to be running? But when I went to Japan, there's malls fucking everywhere in Japan that are definitely not dying, in part because, like, you just, like, get on the subway, and when you get off at the big stop at the end, it's just like, there's, like, a whole mall there. And you're like, oh shit. I guess I'll do some shopping while I'm waiting for my connection. You know what I mean? Why is Trump spamming curly toes? Oh yeah, and we do still need to do our daily champions meeting. We got 4 hours left to do those today. I believe I did my free one for today, but I haven't done the other 3 that we have the tickets saved up for. We already made the Group A final, but I want to train a better character than my current. I don't know whether I want to replace Gold Chip or Special League yet. Yeah, Trump's not the best dude, is he?
And glows to put on a fine show.
Good lord. I think what makes this worse is that it plays, like, over the music. Alright, so I'm running a 2-star long, 3-star end closer, 2-star end closer. She needs at least 4 points to get end up to B, or to A, rather. So this is what I'm running here with a power, speed. And then I'm running my Golshi here, who's on power, speed, stam, long, turf, and the medium up to A. So this is my current loadout. We've got a fair bit of power and then a little bit of speed and stamina. As for decks that I want to do, I think I want to actually try running stamina instead of power. I think I want to run, I think I have a... Yes, I have a max limit break super creek I can borrow. And then we'll borrow, or not borrow, we'll figure out another speed and another stamina, most likely. Do I have any good staminas besides... I don't see any good staminas besides the classic Mino Top Gun. And then as for speeds... Well, that's a problem, isn't it? We do have an issue where, like, I need to get my race bonus up. I got 5, 10, 15, 16. Oh, good. 26. 31 here, right? So we just need 5%, so as long as the card we're taking has, like, well, 2% even, we're good. By the way, I will be skipping this song. Like, you can keep requesting it, but I am going to keep skipping it. You can already redeem for it, I'm not letting it through right now. Oh, you have decks you wanted. Sus. Alright, what about Tosin? Does Tosin have... Tosin has 0 race bonus. Oh, she does have race bonus. Awesome. In her unique. What does Toast give though? Isn't she like, yeah, she's mediums and pace chasers. She's got shit hints. Her actual like stats, friendship, mood effect are also pretty mid. What about Xeno Friendship, mood effect, training effectiveness, those are all good, but once again, this time no race bonus. Actually no race bonus. Can't use you. I guess I'm looking for a speed card, aren't I? So that's not really... Okay, Sweep Tosho probably works. I'd probably take Sweep here. I have a Bakshin, but... she's kind of mid at 0 limit break. Yeah, it's gotta be, unless for some reason Nishina Flower is good. Race bonus 5, pace chase, yeah. Pretty whatever here. I'd rather the sweep. There we go. Alright, that's our deck. We'll see how this goes. Do I really want to let you play a video titled Martin Luther King? I'll let it go, but I'm not expecting anything good from that. I'm expecting needing to skip it, actually. But maybe it's a legit song. I'll let it, that's, you know, don't judge book by cover, or whatever. 0, 0, 1, 2, 1. I guess we're training guts early. Yikes. Ooh, 3 stam. That's a good one. Because Manhattan gets 30% stamina, I'm trying to kind of avoid taking stamina as an inheritance because I can train the shit out of it. Wow, those are really bad. Give me the Aishin. Early outfit is good. We want the power as much as possible. Power is what we're going to lack because we have 0 way to train power outside of secondary from speed. And I guess taking, like, bubble pops on it. But... okay. I really need to train up Mino when I can, but... we also need speed. DJ, do a 31-star Super Mario 64 speed run right now. 31 star. Hold on, 31 star. That there were more than 31 stars in that game, right? Like, is that more? Is that sort of the Super Mario 64 equivalent of an any percent? I was listening to this song not even 30 minutes ago. This remix is really good. I like this one. I love Collision Course. Ooh, okay, that's a good one. That's a great one. Get rid of our failure chance, bump our mood, bump Mino. Bump Mino again. And then probably a rest. Party helping of kindness. Oh, is this the... good lord. There's 0 star, 1 star, 2 star, 16 star, 31 star, 70 star, and 120 per star. 120 star is like super difficult, right? DJ, bless me with wisdom. What kind of wisdom? You've brought quite a lot of food. 10 hamburg steaks. Holy shit. Hell yeah, you're definitely catching me on that. Boom. Yeah, 120 stars, 100% speedrun. I thought I remembered there being, like, I just remember it being a very difficult thing to get 1 or 2 of those stars, but maybe I'm thinking of a different Mario game. Still on the stamina. I want Mayano to get up to friendship level. There's an event in Clash where we need a collective. We as a collective need to collect 5,000 stars, and I already have 2,280 on my own. Sounds like you're carrying your clan. You've already attacked 220 times. Where do you find the time for that? Now, do I actually take a Guts because it's a Mayano hint? Or do I just take these two? Because I guess Sweep Tosho is also quite low. I should probably just take more stamina, eh? Nah, 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 nah. We're taking the 1% failure Guts. Stamina Guts. Good, 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 good. I don't think Mayano's hints are actually all that great, so... Professor was late today and lots of downtime between morning and evening classes. Alright, fair enough then. Definitely wit. Early on, it's great to train wit because generally you're getting less stat points anyways since all your trainings are level 1, and it just allows you to train more times in a row. So if you get good wit trainings early, it really is quite helpful. Also, bus rides. 3 hours of just attacking. This is not amazing. Starting with only good mood, but you never know. She's got the stamina for it, I'll say that. I really like her voice actor. She's not like brooding, she's like got that sort of weird mysterious vibe going on. Are they updating Umamusume IRL? What do you mean by that? They adding new racetracks to Japanese horse racing? What do you... Like, maybe they'll add steeplechase. The other guy that usually contests me is on vacation. Oh, so you gotta pick up his slack. Poop. Cool. Thank you for the contribution. Are they adding new horses? Like, all the time. Not just in the game, either. The horses are... That's kind of like... part of the horse racing thing is the breeding of the horses. Two on guts with a double unity training. This might be the most worth it here, which is rather unfortunate, but... Okay, we're definitely resting it here. Yeah, I'll take 10 stamina over 5 stamina, 5 guts. Yeah, I know that some of sort of the newer generation are getting added to the game here and there now. Ooh. What is with the weird-ass song choices today? Like, what am I looking at here? Billy and the Astrums? We can do better. Alright, now here's the question. Do I actually want to use Bubble Pops on the thing that I'm already going to be training a shitload? I love this. I'm training powered, I'm getting more stamina than I am power. This is a classic, is it? Whose messages are being Thanos snapped? Yours? It would sound like, probably. Exclamation point wrong song and you can remove it there. I guess I'll take this training. I do still need to get Rico's event. And I guess this will improve the odds of that happening, eh? We got the mood. Mood remains great again. We got all the mood all at once. Don't fuck me. You just gotta close your eyes and pray. I'm taking the top option. We need to train a really good... sorry, not exclamation point SR wrong song. Exclamation point wrong song. There you go. Yeah, yours... Well, actually... Did it play it? Oh, it played it too soon. Well, we're gonna listen to this now. We're gonna see how good it is. Holy shit, 38. Like, I guess I'll train it, but... Good lord. This is a single friendship training. Dude, give me that again. We need some speed. We're not fast enough right now, man. With the slow. By the way, DJ, thoughts on HSR scrapping the whole area down to amusement park? So did they actually do that? Like did they scrap it? This is something I'm actually very interested in. A lot of people have been talking about how HSR had to change a whole bunch of stuff, but as far as I'm aware, none of us actually know what they were doing before, besides it was like a Japan-themed planet. Like, I don't actually know what they changed compared to what they were gonna do anyways. You know what I mean? DJ, thoughts on stealing the copper from people's cars? I mean, I wouldn't. Like, it sucks that they had to even do anything like that. Mostly because, like, of stuff just out of their control, right? But I don't really know what to think of it. Let me see if I can find a link. Okay. He's bringing the receipts. Yeah, like I can't really fault them for it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm disappointed. But of course I'm gonna be disappointed. I wanted the new area. DJ, wake up, wake up. Yes, that's correct. I would steal copper from people's cars if you caught me talking off the record. Do I want to do another stamina? This feels like too much stamina. Okay, we need to stop with these. Just stop. For the love of God. If you recommend the same song a 15th time and I've already skipped it, I actually will time you out. Like, you cannot just recommend the same song over and over again if I'm skipping it. That's the third time in 2 streams. Let's go with the guts here, maybe? No, I cannot. Alright, I really want to run the hopeful stakes, but also we've got some really good trainings again. Fuck me. I guess we're just gonna have to run the hopeful stakes and hope for the best. That's why it's called the hopeful stakes. Because we're hopeful. Let's go... I intend to train her as an end closer, so I don't really want to take late surger straights. I want to take end closer straights if I get them. Let's go ahead and take Highlander and ramp up. rather than Homelander. That's different. DJ, can you demonstrate how to ban someone? Oh, that's what you meant. I was like, how to someone? No, I can't. How can I ban someone? No. I don't think anyone here needs to be banned right now, so it'd be a waste. Ooh, here we go.
3 1 4 1 592 6535897932338327950
Dude, I really wish Brian could have a little bit more rhythm to his reading of pi. You know, when I read pi, it's like 3.1415926535897932338462624. That's all I know, sorry. But like, there's a rhythm to it, right?
862-803-4825342
Oh god. How's it going, Omni Cap?
8651328
You've joined at a weird time. I'm listening to some very strange music while Brian reads digits of pi to me. And I try not to lose my fucking mind. Alright, looks like we're racing the middle opponent for our first race.
55527-0193852-110-5559644-622.
Brian just said 555.
303-819644-2-810-975-665-933.
Sorry, just for my own sanity, I'm gonna take away one of the things that is making noise.
378-678-3165271-201-909-145-6.
Just for a moment, just so that I can hear myself think.
6692346-034.
Okay, are we done, Brian? We can go back to listening to the music. Appreciate it. Alright, we got Rico. Very nice. Our stamina is actually kind of insane right now. If I get all the way to 1200 stamina, do I even need a gold recovery skill, or can I just, like, run the fucking races? And just call it a day. Like, I'm good enough, you know? Did you just dox his name? Who? Brian? He's a public figure, it's okay. This guy's really getting into it. I don't know if it really works, but he's definitely getting into it. Bro, where are all my speed characters? Can I have some speed trainings, like, before the heat death of the universe? Jeez. Trade some fucking power, I guess. We've got 2 unities there. Energy and stamina every time here. That's better than nothing, I guess, but it's not really what I'm looking for. I don't want to use bubble pops on stamina if I can help it. 12 there, 18 there. Yeah, I'll just take the speed. DG, ever tried having 3 kidneys? I imagine that would be helpful in certain situations. For example, you could have 50% more kidney stones. Why is this song so quiet? Alright, no more skills to grab. We'll see how we do. 300 speed isn't bad for a G2 race. She also doesn't run the Satsuki or the Japanese Derby, or at least you don't have to run them, and I don't really intend to either. 3/4 of a length over Agnes, that's closer than it needed to be, but then again, yes, my speed is quite low for this time. I donated 26 kidneys to the hospital. Kidney beans or kidneys? Damn it, I was kind of hoping for the quick learner. We got practice perfect, I guess that's something. Fast learner is busted. Fast learner can, like, just make a good character into an insane character immediately. Just immediately. It's so hard to get, though. It might as well just be a complete crapshoot whether or not you get it. Oh, the ones that lose one hand size per round, okay. You must have had a lot of onks hanging around. No way did I get more speed than I did power from the thing that I've specifically made to give me more power than speed. You know what? Maybe a wit training isn't bad here. I'll take a bubble pop on wit. Turtle bean naniv. You know what? Give me the gamble. Gambling! Nope. Losing the gambling. Good news. The other trainings are... Well, that one's actually decent, but... Give me the recreation. And then there's, what, a minute and a half of credits there? Skip. Okay. Do you have some other lyrics? There we go. Well, that's a good stamina training, but a 12% failure doesn't inspire confidence. I think I'm safer off resting. Probably rest, train, recreation. Damn, I'm really getting fucked on the speed trainings, aren't I? Losing the gambling said no one ever. No one has ever lost money gambling. True, it's more like spending money. Since it's so consistent that you lose it. You know what? I actually will train here. That's a solid one. Also, we need to fight the top one here. Which I'm not super ready for. Yeah, they are not suggesting that I'm gonna win, but we'll see how it goes. Why am I on mediums? I am literally, like, built for stamina. Why am I on the medium race? There's no reason I can't just swap with, like, Super Creek here or something. I'm built for this shit. Put me over on the long, coach. In fact, put me on the long end closer, coach. Turn off autofill. Do I want a skill? Probably not. I guess I got 3 hints on Let's Pump Some Iron. It wouldn't be bad to take it now. It's probably not going to get too much more than that. And we got a bunch of late surger crap that I'm not going to use. Go Let's Pump Some Iron. DJ, is it possible to play this game if you read all the dialogue? So, usually what I'll do is when I first play a character, I will read the dialogue. Because they like, there is a story there. So, like, when I first played Manhattan Cafe, I read the dialogue for it. But after that, no, you don't do that every time. What? Fucking insane? Like... I think it died because you've tried requesting like 18 songs in the last 30 seconds. It does shut itself down if you just flip out on it like that. Okay, 2 losses, very cool. 1 win. I win. Dirt also clutched up. Reverse sweep, get fucked. Go next. There's a solar special coming up. Great. Logic featuring Eminem. Ham sandwich. Okay, we'll see how that's how's that one gonna work out for us? Ooh, that's a solid training. Yeah, there we go. That's some speed. We're up to Orange with Sweep as well. Very nice. As much as I'd like to train this because it's got 4 there, I don't know if I want to take the risk on that percentage failure. Damn, people... I guess we just hate normal music today. It could play normal music, but it makes better content if we don't. Sort of. It depends, yo. To be clear, it does depend. Like, you can make good content, you can also scare off any potential new viewer. As they jump in and see whatever the fuck you're playing every single time they come in here. The Saint Light Keenan. I don't really expect to win this one, but, I mean, our stats are alright. Oh, we did win. DJ Smite Solar back to hell, Australia. He's already there, yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Ooh, Slick Surge. Too bad that's for late surgers. They really want her to run as a late surger and not an end closer, but it feels like you want to run her as an end closer because she gets... When you're running against so many other end closers, it's actually hard to trigger her ults. Maybe I should try another a late surger run after this. Good lord. Alright, well, I'm gonna have the stamina for any long race that happens. What would Australia's Australia be? America? Well, what is Australia's Australia? Like, somewhere with even more insects and... The fuck am I listening to now? Oh god. Sorry, I know that song. We can't listen to that one. I actually am aware of that song. We can't be doing that one. Where did Dex and Mex go? I mean, perhaps he's doing work? The antithesis of hell is heaven. So, Iceland. Okay. Norway or something like that. Working, see? He heard y'all's shit music taste and laughed. Maybe that was it. Australians really don't like America. I mean, I feel like a lot of countries really don't like America. I'm aware. Holy shit, how many times are you gonna give me this event? I mean, I'll take it every time, but what are you doing? Ooh, that's a good one. I don't care if I'm full energy, give me that. Ugh, waste of energy. Hate getting those events when you're full energy. That's a decent speed training. Let me get that. The bot is broken or something. If you send too much stuff to it, it might freak out for a little bit. Like, give it a second. And then try. We've got 6 songs in the playlist. It was working just a minute ago. It happens. Just... we take a breath. Now, I think I'm still gonna train Insano Stamina, mainly because Unity Cup is coming up. I don't know if it registered the song or not. I think if it doesn't say anything, it likely didn't. Usually it tells you. You should have a song list in the corner. Maybe if I could, like... We'll see if this has functionality for that, but I also don't want to clutter the screen too much. It's probably fine. I could make it smaller and in the corner, but I'm probably going to end up running this bitch as a late surger anyways, which means that I kind of just lost out on some free stat points. Let's actually watch the anime. Shoot. Move you over here. Persona's got some good music. You don't need it on screen if you have a command for... oh, like that. Maybe add a song list command, that would do it. Is such a thing not available? Persona has much better music than games. I think Persona 5 was pretty damn good. Does glue exist in the Umamusume universe? I'm pretty sure it does. I don't know whether Moobot specifically has... this is a bot that I added. It's not specific to Twitch. Alright, we zoom in. Oh damn, I am too far forward. You need to chill out, Cafe, or you're not gonna trigger your damn ult. Okay, I guess she's just not gonna trigger her ult because she's way too good at running. Oh, never mind. She actually triggers it even up in 7th place. Alright. Slows down the people in front of me, speeds me up for 6 seconds. Kinda crushes fools. Alright, we're up in 4th place going into the late race. We've definitely got the stamina to do a spurt. I don't know how the fuck TM Opera is so far ahead of us. We're slowly gaining on her, but I have no idea how she's actually that far ahead of us. TM Opera must have just, like, hit literally every skill at the right timings, because we didn't really hit any of our skills from what I could see. Yeah, I didn't hit any of my skills, and we still won. Holy shit. Absolutely no skills triggered that entire race besides my ult. Did I get timed out? No, you're right there. Just a sec. I timed you out. No, you didn't. DJ got raided. Yeah. I'm back. Family was heading out for a couple weeks, so I was saying bye. No, don't need any of this. Are we really doing that poorly? I feel like I've been doing plenty of Unity challenges. Why are we... What is with my teams here? Oh, did they not auto-update? Okay, that should probably help. As long as it says that, like, long is my worst, I'm feeling good. Because long is my worst is, okay, but that's the average when you consider that it's Manhattan Cafe and two schmucks, right?
Fuck you.
Oh, okay. I mean, you gotta buy the plane ticket. Easy 5-up. Ham sandwich, full song. Okay. This better be good. Okay, hold on. I'm liking it so far. Now this is a meme song. People are being really mean today. It would be a shame if something happened to them. We are not listening to We Are Charlie Kirk out of principle. Just so you know. Zero shot. Is there a limit on max songs in the queue? Usually it's rather high, but when there's a lot of songs in the queue, there is a limit, yes. It limits you to like 2 or 3 when there's a lot of people requesting stuff. That's a pretty poor training, but it's got good Unity trainings in it, so it'll be fine. Oh, a Nightcore remix of We Are Charlie Kirk? Hold on, that one might pass just out of curiosity. I'm a little bit curious about what that sounds like. Okay. Let me get that 55 speed. That's a pretty good one, I'd say. Dance lesson, wit, or stamina? Give me the wit. So, is it just me, or have I been getting absolutely shafted on this particular run? I feel like I've gotten almost no events. Am I crazy, or has it been like 8 turns since I last got... Yeah, there we go. We're still on Super Creek's second event. Alright. I have no idea how I'm gonna get my power the rest of the way up to 1,000 or 900. Minimum 900. What was my inspiration? Damn. I didn't even get to click the... I wanted to see what I got. Damn. There's like a 30 million long... Oh, it didn't even fucking... It doesn't tell me. Did I get anything good? It didn't sound like it lasted very long. Nope, got nothing. Alright, she's not making the cut. Immediately, as soon as you don't get a, Wow, that's not bad. As soon as you don't get a, an S in anything, it's cooked. Get it out of here. But I think I'm gonna use a different support next time around and it'll be alright. I just built the best sprint mile Uma ever. Okay. What'd you get? That's a bold thing to say. How's it going though, Lunar? The best one ever. 1200 speed and power and wit? Better be if you're saying it's the best ever. Not that I've ever done such a thing, but if I had to imagine one, that would be it. Migraine Blues, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm still gonna do a training. Jeez. Alright, now we're gonna recreate here. 1200, 575, 1025, 250, 830. Taiki with 2 speed, 2 power, 2 wit deck. Ooh, Taiki. Okay. Taiki's about one of the few, like, super good milers, right? I think I remember hearing that Taiki's really good on miles. DJ Mubot hates me. I guess you gotta apologize. This run is not going great. I don't like this run at all. We'll see how it ends, but like on this first half of this, awful. I guess I'm just gonna start running her as a late surger. I have gotten 0 end closer skills. I've gotten level-headed, and that was from an event, I'm pretty sure. So I guess we're running a late surger. Take the Slick Surge and the Position Pilfer as well. There we go. And then I have to save all the rest of my skill points because I need to get... Assuming we get the event, I'm gonna need Swinging Maestro, unless I can pull off a 1200 stam. I think if I hit a 1200 stam, I probably don't need a gold recovery for 3000 meter. I love my dog? Good, you should. I would be concerned if you said otherwise. Alright, are we feeling better now? Good. 5 double circles. I like that a lot more. And if you show me 3 losses, I will end your bloodline. Like, you will be donezo. I hate that man's dog. Well, I guess that's your prerogative, but I don't see why you would. This is good music. Sorry, Solar. I know you have shit music taste, but... we call him as we see him here. We've managed to pick our speed up big time. Am I really double resting? Because that's not a good training. Like, it's an okay training at best. Yeah, I need to get more power inheritance for this deck to work. Because my stamina will be fine. Clearly. I've been, like, actively avoiding training it for a little while now. Just because I haven't been getting any speed. But yeah, that Taiki is actually quite good. I can see why you say that. Sure. I think we do a rest. And then hopefully that's enough to get through the rest of the... Oh, I already took Slick Surge, sorry. I already have it. I guess I wouldn't have taken it then. Yeah, I think we rest here. That should hopefully get us through the rest with one more recreation. Maybe not. Well, not if we get really good trainings. New Lincoln Park is not good. New Lincoln Park is alright. New Lincoln Park's just different. Honestly, anybody who says, like, New Lincoln Park isn't good is just, like, people have been saying that shit for, like, what, 15 years now? and they're still just as popular. Like after Meteora and Hybrid Theory, they got like super experimental with 1,000 Suns, and people were like, "Oh, that's shit." You know, Minutes to Midnight's not as good. Hunting Party not as good. And every single time, they're still just as popular. But all the people who liked that album don't like this one because it's different. And this is a different singer. She's got a very different energy from what Chester had. They're both angry. They just got different angries going on. This is pretty solid speed at this point. You can see our power is just lacking. The power is just not enough. We actually do not have an ad break in 60. I snoozed it. Chester's voice healed everyone. I mean, yeah, he was... I mean, he had plenty of angry songs, though. You know what I mean? He definitely had, like, a once-in-a-generation voice, though. He had an amazing voice. Give me the last event here. Hello, Rex. Did I miss the Kirkinator? I think it didn't play it because it was probably banned in some countries or something like that. Whenever that happens, we have a Toho style remix coming though. We'll see how that one does. What is a Kirkinator? Oh lord, don't worry about it. Alright, I'm gonna play good music. My life, good. I appreciate that. The Kirkinator. I mean, you're probably just gonna see stuff about Charlie Kirk, man. Solar really wants to play some Charlie Kirk music. If you do that, you will be banned. Just don't associate me. I did it as a joke. Yeah, but you still did it though, right? Oh, I'm replying to Yeet. 1,000 angry bees. Fish stick. No way did we lose the long hello. We'll see if it actually plays though. If it's not available in some countries, it won't play it. But also, I fully expect to skip it in the first like 45 seconds. It would be nice to have Manhattan Cafe. I love her. I pulled the full pity for that bitch. We went all the way to 200. But what if I make an alt and join the Discord just to post a Kirkified image of you? Well, if that's the case, I'll know it's you because you just told me your plan like a villain monologuing. Also, I would like to say we definitely got screwed on events. We got the Swinging Maestro, but where's my other ones? Huh. Well, maybe we didn't get too screwed on events. We're probably going to have to take the Swinging Maestro here. Which means our stamina is fine now. So now we just train up speed. Unfortunately, our power is still lackluster because overall this training has just been not that good. Now I know how to get Yeet banned. Oh no. But now I have 7.5k carrots, so Haru Urara will be coming home. I respect people who like Haru. She's not really my type of character, personally. But must protect. Alright, I think we train Wit, most likely, and then one of Speeder's stamina. Ooh, that's a really good speed training though. Okay, but that one's good enough to do. Alright, that should make sure we can train the next one with some amount of consistency. I like Haru because she's the... Yeah, nothing gets her down. That is true. There is no stopping Haru. You know what my type is? Because I don't know what my type is. Well, maybe you should do some introspection on that, because... you're gonna have to figure it out at some point. Quick, I'm bleeding out. Tell me my type. A positive! I guess we'll just do stamina at the end.
Hey, Sue. I sadly
Hey,
can't stay.
Traveler.
The Multiversal Intelligence Agency is currently
Yeah,
investigating
this is a
me
garbage
for suspicious
run.
time
This is
travel.
not good.
It most likely has to do with the time travel war I talked about a few
Multiversal
weeks
Intelligence
ago.
Agency is currently
Anyways,
investigating
have
for
a nice
suspicious time
stream.
travel. It most likely has to do with the time travel wall I talked about a few weeks ago. Anyways, have a nice stream. Word. Well, here's hoping the cops can't catch you. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Swinging Maestro now. No guts, no wit. They're like, yeah, those are not high enough. To which I say, yeah, but do I care? Easy clap. We're gonna do a second run, that's why I'm kind of speeding through this one. I know this one's not good enough to make any sort of team. No S's anywhere, it's just not a good character. I need to change up my inheritance a little bit and hope I get a little luckier. And we are just gonna run her as a late surger. I'd like to run her as an end closer, but it's a little bit too much work for the parents that I currently have. She's not a bad run, it's just her power's a little bit lower than I'd like. Right, like, she got good speed, she got her stamina where it needs to be, but with no turf for long, it's just not... It's cooked, man, it's cooked. Take It's On, take No Stopping Me. Actually, will I take It's On? We'll see, because I do have long straightaways here, and I believe I also have late surger straights here. Take both of those, plus... What else? Looks like there's not much else to take. I'm not taking rainy days, so never mind. I'll take the late surger straights off because it was more expensive, I believe. Yes. And we will take It's On. And I got exactly 49, so we'll go ahead and take sympathy as well, just in case. There we go. We got Slick Surge and No Stopping Me. We did inherit Let's Pump Some Iron. It's not like she's bad, but she's also not great. I think I can survive without Haru. If I don't get the Kita-san, someone is catching these hits. Yeah, I think I'll be pulling for Kita-san, the character, as well. I can definitely say I am not Charlie Kirk. Yeah, I can also say that for sure. Actually, this song, I'm not gonna lie, this remix is not that bad. It does sound very Toho. Like, we can appreciate good music. 50k for Kita-san, holy shit. The card or the character? Oh, that was an undefeated. Hell yeah. It's a shame your trainings were bad, because that was slick, getting an undefeated. I should be getting many more points now, yes, because now that I have the card. What do I win? Bunch of money, support card, scout ticket, love that for me. Some more money, some carrots, very cool. Card, I'm started playing since Creek Banner have her max limit break. Oh, you have max limit break Super Creek? Damn, good for you. I have nothing max limit break besides some SRs. And I have like a 3 limit like break silent Suzuka. It really like cripples my fucking trainings, man. DJ, it's 7 minutes long. You can skip it. Okay, if I have your permission. I miss my wife. Full song. Well, it's a good thing we didn't get the edited version. Limited time. Okay, just some various points and such. Cool. Roll it. Very cool. Thank you. Anything except the one that I need. 4th prize. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, we're gonna run that one more time. Now I better pull Kita-san in 50 pulls so I can then pull for Satono Diamond because they are friends. Fair enough. I just have shit luck in this game, so I just assume that I can't pull for anything. The only time I've had good luck in this game was on a character that isn't actually that good. She's cool, I like her, but she's not that good. My favorite band is I Don't Like Mondays. I've never heard songs from them. You should recommend one. You should, or like you should song request one. It'll be a second before we see it, but... Well, actually, maybe the playlist is starting to get a little shorter. Yeah, it wouldn't be that long. Who is the character? I'm also on a good pace with the event. Just one more bingo and 200k points, and the card is max limit break. Who is the character that intrigues me? Wait, sorry, I've been yapping a lot. I don't actually remember what we're talking about. Who's the character? What? Oh, Aishin? Oh, yeah. I got Aishin during the single pulls on the anniversary. Or half Annie, I guess it was. She's like, I like her. She's not really like that good of a character, though. Aishin is very cute, but sadly she is German. I think that's cuter, honestly. I think that adds to the charm. Sadly, she is German. Alright, can I raise you up to 5 potentially yet? Because, like, I want to just because then I probably don't need to take a different stamina event. Like, I could just take Stamina Siphon if I get enough stamina naturally. Alright, let's just bump her up. I like Stamina Siphon. Okay, you need to go, because we're not running End Closer anymore. I have a good Guts character, do I not? Yeah, I've got this one. What do you do otherwise? Turf, turf, turf. Alright. Yeah. 8-star turf, 9-star power seems pretty good. You can come along. That means that I probably want to change you over to my Taishin, right? Because my Taishin's got turf, turf, long. So, like, I'm definitely hitting that fucking turf, and if I get the long, I got lucky. Yippee. I liked the borrow and the double stems. The problem with the Taishin is that she doesn't give any power.
Curly toes and pink ribbons and bows that glitters and glows.
Horse life of time. How's it going, Grim? Okay, I haven't missed anything else in chat. No, Solar, it's not racism, it's ethnic tensions, it's different. Europeans aren't racist, okay? They only have ethnic tensions. I forget, was the cap getting really like raised tomorrow or today? I know there was some back and forth about it. I guess I have to take you. I want to take more power though. Do I have any good power characters? There's this one. Medium, medium, No, I don't want medium. I want long. Well, I guess medium isn't the worst, and I can just accept the fact that I'm not going to get an S long, and then I can at least run with A medium. Or maybe I just take the fucking Golshi, who has a little bit of everything, and we deal with it. Alright, that'll do, I think. Speed, speed, speed. Go. I'll raise it tomorrow. Okay, word. I live in the Balkans, so I'm very well acquainted with ethnic tensions. DJ Skip This is wrong song. No, but I like this song. Let's see, what else we got coming up? Okay, we'll just let those ride. We're just letting it ride. Okay, we're gonna do... This is gonna be the best character you've ever seen. This is the run. I feel it. We're gonna start with... Give me the wit to start. If they're all bad, I'm gonna pick the wit so that I don't lose the energy. Give me the speed. Wit, yes. Your Uma can be really fast, but if she's an idiot, what are you gonna do? Thank you for frontrunner savvy. She's not a frontrunner, but thank you for the attempt at least. Still stamina. I can't really afford to go for wit most of the time. Aside from this like early game section here. These are bad. These are not good at all. Yeah, give me the wit again. I do think I won't pull for Umas after Kita-san whenever that is, because I will have to work on my support cards. Yeah, like I should probably work on my support cards as well. I do it every now and then. But, it is true that I should... I'm probably not going to pull for a lot of Umas, except... I know I'm going to want Kita-san. I'm probably going to want, Still in Love when she comes out, probably quite a while from now. But, that's just... I like the yandere vibes. And then, who else is coming out? Oh, Calstone Light O, or whatever the fuck her name is. Calstone needs to come home with me as well. See you in 2027, yeah. Yeah, we got a while, That's probably for the best. Give me the 10 power. Oh, yo, did y'all see the DLC news? Silksong DLC announced. I think they said it was free too, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, what do we got? Stamina or speed? Speed me. I haven't played Silksong yet. You probably should do that. It's a good game. This one for sure. I don't like training guts, but that's too good. 2 and a 1. A 1 with a hint. A 1 without a hint. Power, I think. It just sits in my Steam library. You should, yeah. Especially if you already have it. I think all Hollow Knight was DLC, or Hollow Knight DLC was free if I'm not mistaken. Okay, well that would make sense then that it's gonna be free. But honestly, I wouldn't really blame them if it cost money. Like, it was a really good game. But, you know. I think people expect it not to be. Like, costing money, that is. What is this song I'm listening to? I have no idea what's up with that album cover. Alright, easy clap, go next. We'll probably watch a few of the races in this particular one. I know we only watched like one in the whole last campaign, just because I was pretty sure it wasn't gonna go well. 4,000 fans, we're gonna run the Hopeful Stakes. Every time here, that's the only race we really can run early on. Yeah, sure. We need to get Rico up to 3 stars before end of year. 3 bars, rather. Ooh. Yeah, definitely the speed here. Our speed characters are a little lackluster right now. Every time I see that event, I think I'm about to get smacked with, like, a mood down or something, because she's frowning in the infirmary, but nope. 8? Very nice. Energy back. Not against that one. In fact, it might just be this one. 4% failure? Good. Time to play Limbus Company. Have to go in 15 minutes, or is it like it gives you a headache in 15 minutes, or I swear you can run 3 power cards with Cafe and still get 900 stam with Inherit. Dude, I was getting hold on, actually, after I click this, I don't want groundwork. I think I just want the energy. Groundwork isn't really helpful for an end closer. Give me the energy. I run 2 powers, and I can actually get that kind of stam. Oh, the dailies. Okay, I see what you mean. These were the 2 other Manhattan cafes that I have trained so far. So this, 1,000 speed, 1,000 stamina, 920 power. This was with 3 speed, 2 power, Enrico. Right? Like, you can absolutely get super high stamina without running stamina cards. My logic behind running power inheritance on her is because she gets 30% stamina boost, it makes sense to put more value on training stamina during the campaign. And then you're lacking in power, so you want to take the inheritance on power instead. But for this particular one, I was running power still. This one as well, I ran power. I didn't get as lucky, so my speed and power are a little bit lackluster, but we still broke 1,000 stamina despite that. Right? Exact same. Actually, I ran Rice Shower instead for this one. But yeah. You can absolutely get good runs with powers. There is so little content. At some point, you hit the wall in the story where you just farm upgrades and do story stuff, and there's like a weekly event you have to grind, but you can only do it 3 times a week. Wow, that's a little bit underwhelming. Rest me. Eventually we'll get Unexpected Side. Not this turn, though. Ooh. Probably this. Hopefully we get the Mayano hint, but I'll take either. Hesitant Pace Chasers isn't great. If she was giving me something, I would have at least hoped it was Corner Recovery, but... 2 there, probably those 2. And there's some more late game side stuff, but it unlocks pretty deep into the story. Okay, are you talking like challenge mode stuff or something like that? Or something that repeats? Because I feel like gacha games do need to have some sort of rotating, repeating game mode. Honkai Star Rail does that really well with Simu, and now with whatever the other one is called. The one with the I don't even fucking remember who they are, man. It's been too long. Currency Wars, that's what it's called. We got there, we got there. Rest me, I guess. I guess we're not getting unexpected side this time? Where the fuck is... She's been almost at orange for like 10 turns now. Like, are you gonna join us today? What are we doing here? Once in like 2 months. Oh, that's not enough. Currency Wars. I actually really like Currency Wars. I very much enjoy it. I know I'm eventually gonna get bored of it, but for the time being, it's good content. Alright, apparently we're not getting unexpected side, minus 30 stat points. Just because we didn't get it. Nothing we can do about it. You know, there was actually a run I did a couple weeks back. I think it was a Taishin I was running. I got Rico to max before the end of the first year. I did not get her unexpected side event until October of the second year. I went 20 turns without seeing Rico's event. Can you complete Currency Wars on my account too? No thanks. I'm not trying to play the whole scaling up thing a second time. Boom, easy win. Admire Vega, more like admire my ass as I pass you. Hello? Got him. That's not a very good odds. I mean, well, it's a little bit of a spicy one to risk. Yeah, we'll just race against these guys. You need to reach Rico third bar to start having her event. Oh yeah, she's there. She's there. She's been there since August. And I want another gacha to play because Limbus Company might get chopped off my phone. Hey, Enfield's coming out in like a couple months. 3 draws, 2 wins. Very cool. Alright. Alright, give me the energy. Always take energy. If they offer you energy, take energy. People don't do that enough when they play this game. Energy is king. Take the energy. See, she's almost up to orange. Favorite cake toppings? Cake toppings. Not type of cake, just cake toppings? If we're talking about a topping, I'm thinking probably strawberries. I would think strawberries go well with most cake flavors, I would say. Or maybe just, you know how they like do a frosted carrot on carrot cakes sometimes? It's frosting, but it looks like a carrot. Those are cool. What the fuck happened? Why is the horse back to level 1? What do you mean level? Because we're doing another one? Before that happens, I might have to try Arknights for the 7th time. Arknights is, I stopped playing because it was a little too grindy. I know it's a lot better than it was when I played it, though. Not what I meant. I wanted to mean cake ingredients, like chocolate or whatever. Okay, red velvet's my favorite flavor. Carrot cake probably makes the top 5. I'm also just generally a fan of, like, just chocolate on chocolate. That's not an always, all the time kind of thing, but chocolate on chocolate on chocolate is, good when you want it. Dreamwalker. Oh, you have a frown on your face? That means it's probably not good. Mood down, guts down, energy up. I guess that could be worse. Also, still no Rico. Still waiting on Rico. Where is Rico's event? I would like Rico's event. Dude, I fucking hate Red Velvet. That's a shame. It's a good thing you're 1,000 Angry Bees and I don't have to care about that opinion. I don't let 1,000 Angry Bees decide what kind of cake I eat. I would play Honkai Impact 3 again, but I don't have 30 gigabytes free on my phone or tablet. Yeah, that's... I'm probably not going back to Honkai Impact right now. I'll keep up with the story from the sidelines, but... it feels like maybe a bit too much work to get back into it at this point. I do decide I'm in your brain. All of you? Well, I don't get a ton of speed trainings right now. I feel like I should take the speeds when I see them. We can train stamina whenever. But if I give up the speeds when I see them, then I'm not going to be able to train speed at all. Doctors call me a tumor or something like that? Ooh, I saw that. What was that? I saw that red in there. No, I didn't. Am I stupid? I guess I didn't see it. Oh, that was long straightaways that I saw. Okay. And ramp up. Oh, okay. Actually, pretty solid. It's not what I wanted, but it is pretty solid. I would play Girls Frontline 2, but again, I don't have 20 gigabytes free. I just stopped playing Girls Frontline 2. I've started playing Umamusume more consistently, and I'm not going to play, like, 17 gacha games. My limit is 2. A migraine is actually just 1,000 angry bees bouncing around in your head. Duly noted. 3% failure, we take those. Yes, Nikkei is way too much for me as well. I think honestly the same is true of Blue Archive. There was a time I played Azure Lane, but I don't anymore for the same reasons. Alright, this is probably Train, late May. Yeah, more speed, sure. But yeah, nowadays it's too fan servicey for me. I can't do it. This is the turn that I go recreation. I played Azure Lane for 3 days and got bored. Yeah, that Azure Lane is very much like a girl collector kind of game. Like, you don't play it to play it, which is probably a good part of the reason why I don't play it anymore. Do I take the guts here because it's got the triple training? Or do I take a wit and just kick the can down the road here? Or do I actually, maybe I run? No, I don't have 20,000. I can't run the Takarazuka. This is kind of a predicament. I don't love this turn because I don't want to waste the energy going into summer. So I guess it is just a wit training. It's not a complete waste. The girls in my gacha group introduced the whole group to Nikkei, but the gameplay is very boring. Same for Silver and Blood. I've heard the name Silver and Blood, but I don't actually know what it's about. Oh! That looks like we're definitely gonna lose, is what that looks like. Unless we can pull a miracle out of our asses. I have some D ranks in here. I don't know why it's saying these have 0 chance of winning. These D ranks should have some chance of winning. Here, I'll take a skill just to see if we can make our particular race a little bit more consistent. Take my 3-hint ramp up. Maybe, hold on, let me check what our D rank long has going for. Are you on this? Yeah, you're on the stamina train. Okay, you can stay over there then. Stamina might be enough to just win you that race. And I will not worry about taking long straights and moving over to long. Eventually I will take long straights, but I'm not going to do it right now. I think that'll do. Maybe take the... Nah, I'm not going to take the acres away. Let's do this. And hope for the fucking best. Booba vampire game. Okay, understood. Nikkei is so boring to play. If I, I'll just open Reddit. True, I don't need to play a game for all that. Oh, look at that. We won one of the X. Oh, look at that. We won 2 of the X's. Oh, look at that. We won 3 of the X's. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. Oh, man. 5-0. Damn. That's crazy. That was a fucking pushover of a team. They were like, yeah, dude, you're cooked. And then I guess they all simultaneously broke their fucking ankles. Because that was not close. Yeah, give me the speed. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the pop there. Yeah, that's fine. 49, whatever. Boop. Late Surger Savvy, we like that. We're probably not gonna be able to run this training. We can indeed not run this training. We rest. Give me the power. I'm never taking guts. You never take guts. Guts is not good yet. Oh, I could pop on power. I don't know how I feel about this. In terms of just the raw stat points, power and stamina are what I want. But it's kind of annoying to still not have Mayano in friendship training mode. Mayano starts at 0 friendship, which is why it's so hard to get her there sometimes. Yes, it's still significantly cheaper. True, although, to be fair, I've always played gacha games free to play, so it's not like cheaper is really a selling point for me. The amount of free to play a game is a selling point, but saying it's cheaper isn't really. Alright, we're gonna take this. It'll take Mayano up to orange because she's got a hint there. Stamina Guts, love it. Thank you very much. I don't really want her hints. Alright, another costume event. Wit or Speed Guts? Wit. I don't want to waste it on the Guts. We're running the... This is the Saint Light Keaton. Okay, we'll just run this normally then. I haven't spent... and look, I don't mind a little fan service. I'm just... yeah, there are games that, like, genuinely, there are, like, fan service games that are just too much. There is such a thing for me. I haven't spent a dime on any gacha game. That's why getting to pity in this game hurts that much. Yes, one thing I will say is this game has horrendous gacha system. When you broke cheaper doesn't mean... Wuwa and Zenless Zone Zero then. I do enjoy Zenless Zone Zero. I personally think Wuwa is a little overhyped, personally. I've looked at the gameplay. That doesn't seem like super high-tier gameplay. Like, it seems good. Nothing wrong with that, but people are talking like this shit's revolutionary, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm pretty sure Honkai Impact does this just as well, does it not? Like, this doesn't look any more complex. And Honkai Impact has been around for a fucking, like, almost a decade at this point. It's got to be going on like 8 or 9 years at least. Yeah, give me the speed, give me the speed. It's less points, but choosing beggars and all that. Energy. Okay, we're gonna gamble on this again. Surely we'll pull it off this time. Hey, we got it that time. Nice. All right, we're in solid position for the Kikuka. Let's watch the Kikuka. Race it. Because let's be real, Summer Maru. Yeah, Summer Maru. I mean, a lot of the skins are fan service. Yeah, Summer Maru, Summer Special Week. I I don't care for Wua, and I just avoid MiHoYo games. I don't know how I feel about MiHoYo games in general. Like, I liked Honkai Impact. I think they kind of struck gold with that storyline. Honkai Star Rail, I enjoy the setting for enough that I'm definitely gonna play it. I don't like Genshin personally, and I like Zenless Zone Zero. I just can't play the gameplay for long periods of time. I can't do it as like a gacha style daily grind. It's a fun gameplay loop that I know I just wear out of way too fast. We got a stretch and a hydrate. I watched a video on the downfall of gaming, and this game was a major part of the vid because of how bad the gacha is. This game is not the worst gacha that exists, but it is worse than the industry standard today is not this bad, to be clear. Like usual gacha systems are nicer than this one. Hoyo is ruining every game. They're working on a bunch of new games of different genres. Likely trying to... Yeah, okay, this is actually something I was thinking about just this morning, was that, also, I'm rushed. Fuck me. Rushed for a long time, too, it looks like. The point of gacha games in general is just to appeal to the widest audience. That's why there's no such thing as, like, a difficult gacha game. Because, like, you have to appeal to everyone. You can't appeal to, like, a super tiny little niche of players very easily, at least not to significant success. You can do it. You know, Girls Frontline is very specifically for, like military nerds that also like anime girls. Like, cool, but you realize that's niche, right? Like, so I watched a video on how leveling works in Genshin, and I'm just avoiding that. I just don't like the gameplay again. Well, no, the gameplay of Genshin's okay, even if it is super basic. I don't like the world, really. I've played enough high fantasy games. If there's nothing special about it, I'm just not gonna vibe with it. I haven't played enough space operas to be bored of HSR. Yeah, the Pokemon game, I'll probably try the Pokemon game, just because I'm interested in what they do. Like, I want to see how it's different, how they, especially how they just avoid copyright. So I have a little theory about this game, that the gacha system isn't as bad because there's some kind of secret soft pity, because every time I pull, I get the amount of 3 stars I should, based on percentages. You're probably just looking at the law of large numbers, honestly. When you pull 200 times on something for a 3% chance, especially over the course of several banners, you're probably just gonna get around that many. Like, that's a lot of, that's a big number. You're gonna tend towards the average. And when you're pulling that many times, you are gonna tend towards it a lot more than with systems where pity is at, like, 80. Right? Genshin added new character levels, which you can only get after pulling characters past C6. Nah, fuck that. Also, distance win, easy clap. We did have enough stamina, even with our rush. The clapping has begun. I am talking banner specific because I only pulled 200 times on 2 banners. So I feel like with the number of people and how dedicated people have been in Japan on the Japanese server, if there were a soft pity in this game, people would know about it already. That's usually my opinion when people talk about, like, secret soft pities or secret this or really secret anything. There are people smarter than me who have a lot more type A than me who will absolutely keep track of like 150,000 polls across, you know, an entire Discord server of people just to figure out whether or not that's true. And the fact that nobody has said, hey, yeah, there is a secret soft pity, tells me that there's probably just not. I'm willing to trust people who are more dedicated to figuring it out than me. Granted, you shouldn't always do that, but When it comes to this game, I'd believe it. Or maybe in a couple of years we'll find out down the line that they've been fucking with the polls. Because, do you guys remember, Give me more gems. Do you guys remember the Maple Story drama thing? Was it Maple Story that was rigging box polls? Or is it a different one? I'm pretty sure Maple Story is Nexon, right? So it's probably Maple Story. Let's go late Surger Savvy as well. I'm not seeing enough end closer stuff again. Yeah, they were essentially rigging loot box odds. And they would just change it for the fuck of it. And they never got caught for a little while until eventually someone went, alright, fuck off. And then they got I don't remember if did they get a fine that was actually, like, bad, or did they just get, like, a slap on the wrist? Yeah, the reroll stats on items, that's what it was. It wasn't, like, pulling for any specific, it wasn't, like, gotcha, necessarily. I mean, it was, but it wasn't, like, character gotcha. Okay, well, that's alright. We just lost 3 X's and 2 triangles, so... Or we just won 3 X's and 2 triangles, so now it's time to lose 3 double circles. I'm sure we'll be fine. Right? Win the mile, that's what you should be doing. We won the medium, which is more than I could have asked for, actually. Lost the long, that's somewhat expected. 4 and 1, we take those. I would have won the long. That's what I'm saying, you know? You put me on that track, tell me to run 3,400 meters in 3 minutes, I can do that shit. And no, I'm not talking about Manhattan Cafe. I mean, I would have won that shit. Yeah, it was like, it's physically impossible to actually get the best stuff. And I wonder if the community got tipped off eventually when they went and asked around. They're like, does anybody actually have this? Yeah, I'm not Maple Story's not really a gameplay loop I enjoy anyways, but what do I want here? We're gonna have Raffle next turn, so I don't want to conserve my stamina because I want, you know, to be able to restore it from the Raffle. Unless, of course, we get tissues, which would be pretty not cash money. Pretty lame. Alright, we hit B rank. That's fine timing for that. This run is, like, okay so far. That's what I can say about this run. It's okay. I'm taking the speeds whenever I can, because I'm gonna need to, you know... Manhattan Cafe doesn't have any assistance on speed or power. You gotta do it yourself. My ideal character would have at least 1,000 stamina and hopefully 1,000 speed as well. That would be my ideal. That's a lot of stamina, but we're getting a pop here on speed, so I'm still taking the speed. Okay. I don't care about that event. What are we on the, we don't have the restoration one yet. Thankfully, we have Stamina Siphon in our back pocket, so if we for some reason don't get Swinging Maestro, we should still be alright. I gotta go through 3 more Rico events after this. Hey, there we go. That's a good one. Very good one. If you don't have enough money in the game, you could use real money, so that's what the reason they were fine. Yeah, okay. So it did have gotcha elements to it. It was just in the equipment system instead. Alright. Does anybody ever take the bottom option on this third event? Like, why would I ever take skill points over energy and stamina? I feel like I would never click this button if I didn't need the energy. That's the whole point of this card, isn't it? Is to give you bursts of energy and mood. I guess maybe in some weird world where I hit the event that like lowers my mood but not my energy, and I was max energy the previous turn, and it's like a really important race and I really want that great mood, like maybe. Bro, where the fuck is my power, or my long inheritance, or my turf inheritance rather? I have like 14-star turf. Where the fuck is my turf inheritance? All right, never mind. This character is not going to make the team either. Let's go. Well, these all suck, actually. Give me the recreation. Thinking back at it, I genuinely spent too much time playing Honkai. You talking Honkai Impact or Honkai Star Rail? Because even though I play gachas, like, I feel like I've still spent more time playing something like Minecraft. I will say, I will give credit where it's due. Honkai Star Rail has done a very good job at making dailies not feel like a chore. Like, they take a couple of minutes. You barely have to do anything. They recently added those tickets that allow you to literally just even skip the auto battles pretty often. They give you enough that, like, generally you don't even run out, either. Like, unless you're trying to do it every single fucking time. Thinking back, I would trade my 13 years playing League for Clash of Clans. I don't know about all that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh. Apparently, they have decided to mow the lawn today, so there is a lawnmower that's going to be driving back and forth for a few minutes. Usually it doesn't take them that long, so it probably won't be that bad, but bro really likes driving back and forth right here and, like, parking right outside the window. And it definitely picks it up on the mic if I am not muted, so... we also didn't get any Let's Pump Some Iron hints. Ay. So, like, our trainings are okay this time around, but I think the biggest issue is our lack of good events. I'd switched to crack for doing cocaine. I might have already read that, but it's still funny. Honkai Impact's gameplay is, like, it's fun. It's not, like, revolutionary, but it's fun. I do enjoy the like swap combat from time to time. The story is really what carried it. The story carried the shit out of that game, and I will die on this hill. I think gacha games should lean more into the idea of giving several characters multiple versions. I think that really makes for a more compelling story when you don't have to just, like, get rid of characters after they're done. You know what I mean? Like, run an event once, there's the character, they had their story, and now they're in the background forever. Like, it doesn't make for as compelling a story as it does in Honkai Impact 3rd, where, you know, Kiana's got, like, fucking 6 different versions of herself that are of increasing power as the story goes on, because she's relevant the whole fucking time. You know what I mean? The gacha system was weird. The gacha, yeah. We'll chalk that up to Hoyo not knowing what the fuck they were doing at that point. Yeah, then that's good for Limbus Company. That's a positive in my book. Like, yeah, you can add some new characters every now and then, of course. You don't want it to get stale, but you make use of the fucking characters you put work into. Make some new ones. Musume does this too, right? Musume does variants. Not as much, but they do variants. I'm not training guts. You can't make me. What is with these awful tradings? Hello? I guess I'll take the 19, but like, I hate when there's no friendships during summer. That's a lot of stamina. That's a lot of stamina. I think that's enough stamina for me to go stamina. Bro is spawn camping me right now. Ooh, corner adept. That'd be cool if I actually had Kita-san this time around. Ah, finally. I was wondering if I was gonna get that this time around. Took till late September. Alrighty, can't be training this turn. Rest it. We're probably gonna have to do one other rest unless we get another couple of these sort of energy events. Where are all of my friends? Getting more wit. Okay, that's kind of what I was talking about with all the energy events. We've got 5 more trainings. I don't like taking the minus 20 energy there. I'd rather just have the charming and basically get nothing out of the event. We have potential right now. These need to get a little higher, but we have potential. But again, we didn't get any S's. I think Umamusume can get away with just continuously adding new Umas because they are all based on real horses and each Uma pretty much ends up having her own story. Yeah, I think also the fact that it's only like halfway voice acted. This is something, okay. One of the biggest issues that the original Arknights had. Hold on, I was about to rant. The lawnmower's coming by again. Okay, we're good. Quickly. So one of the biggest issues that the original Arknights had is that the story is so fucking long. There is so much yapping in that game. Like, I hate to use yapping as, like, a substitute for someone just saying things, because people have really short attention spans, and I think it's disingenuous to be like, oh, they were, quit yapping. It's like, bro, they have something to say, shut the fuck up. But they really do yap in that game, like legitimately. There can't be that much grass over there, man. There's like this much space between the houses. How many times do you have to drive back and forth, motherfucker? Damn. Aces Art it is nothing in comparison to Arknights. Like, it is not close. One of the events, I remember seeing this on the subreddit. I think it was the Walk in the Dust event with Kelsey and her, like, her backstory. That event had more words or a similar number of words to War and Peace. It is ridiculous how long some of those events are. Like, it takes like 30 minutes to read through the post of like one mission. And then there's the pre of the next mission, the pre-story before you get into combat. It's like, it is ridiculous. Yes, they repeat the same thing over and over again. It is too much. Like, but, so, I think the thing that is going to make me hope that Enfield is not the same way is that it's voice acted. Right? Like, there is a tax on every word that you write in Arknight's Enfield because they have to voice the shit. Which means that you cannot make the story 10 million words long because you have to pay the shut the fuck up tax, right? Like, Like, you can't do that. It's too expensive. Alright, what are we gonna take? Because I do need to take some skills for this one. I'll probably just take the Swinging Maestro here. Straightaway Adept is really cheap this time. I don't usually take it because it's kind of like, whatever. But if you're giving it to me for that price, I might take it. 102? Sure. Actually, I do have Ramp Up. Am I gonna have enough skill points to go the upgraded plus the no stopping me? I think I am. We should be good. Alright, we've got... Still probably not a very... This particular team will kick your ass when you see these triangles. Like, I didn't get very good Unity trainings this time around. I'm pretty sure this team is going to kick my shit in. Usually they voice act early on to retain players. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of games that voice act early and then stop. Usually if there's a reason that there's usually like a reason they stop. Like Arknights didn't voice any of its early events. It didn't really bait you at all that way. I could see a scummier company doing that. It's possible they will, but I don't believe that they will. Okay, we won the medium and the long. Can one of you guys clutch up against these fucking Thank you. You're playing against literal schmucks. Like, who the fuck is this girl? Hold on. Who did you lose to, Suzuka? You lost to Duo Janawaya. Who the fuck is that? You need to get better. You need to stop losing to these schmucks. Like, at least lose to a named character, man. Genshin did. Yeah, Genshin did because of the voice actors strike, though. They didn't, like, want to stop voice acting. Oh, with the early smaller quests, you mean. Okay, so they, like, reduced the amount of voice acting. That's fair. You know what I would want to try if it was actually available in my country? Fate Grand Order. Fate Grand Order is another one of those games that has a horrible fucking gacha system, right? We can do better than these. I'm gonna rest here. I was going to have to rest one of those turns anyways, so I'm gonna rest now, right? There's no more voicing in the world quests, which are most of the time longer than main quests. Ooh, end of service? When? Bees are no longer classified as animals. According to who? ChatGPT? Are they fungi now? Like... Yeah, Fate Grand Order suffers from the fact that it's like a fucking decade old. So it's got the most primitive gacha system known to man, where it was just okay to be predatory. Oh, you signed an executive order. My bad. Yeah, sorry, I missed your previous message. No, they aren't gonna end Genshin until they can somehow connect it into the Honkai greater storyline. The fuck you doing losing to Silent Suzuka? Hello? Are you okay? Okay, there we go. That's not good for the finals. You got a good speed training? You got a trip? I haven't seen a triple speed training all day. You got one for me? No, but you've got a single, and I guess we'll take it. Yeah, I wonder if I could take 2 staminas and not borrow Super Creek. I wonder if I could borrow Kita-san still and take a different second stamina card. I don't have a lot of very good stamina cards, which is the issue. But I'm sure I can make something work, right? Because Kita-san's, you really feel her specialty priority when she's not on your team. Alright, let's take another skill here. We got 237, we're probably going to get like 200 more. I'm gonna take the It's On here because I intended to take that anyways, and then we'll get the No Stopping Me at the end. We should definitely have enough points for that. Maybe even enough to take the long corners or whatever it is that I haven't taken. Let's see how this goes. I think Fate Grand Order has pity at 300 pulls with no guarantee at the SSR you want. Yeah, that's fucking awful. I don't know why. The characters are very likable. That's the only reason that game didn't die years ago. Make a horse with asthma, no endurance at all. You're describing Sakura Bakshin. It is possible, and as long as they're only running sprints, it does win. Late start. Alright, that doesn't matter too much. Late Surger Savvy. Highlander off rip. That's kind of a waste. It's kind of a shame that there's a hill right off the rip on this particular track. -1 skill. We'll see if we can trigger some of our Excel skills. I don't think I got Slick Surge, which is another reason why this Manhattan Cafe is not going to be any good. Our ult triggered just fine, though. It is going to put us in a good position. Bitter Glass, I'm gaining on you. Unfortunately, we are way too far forward to be triggering Pump Some Iron. We'll see if I'm actually fast enough to catch Bitter Glass. My stamina should be fine, though. Yeah, my stamina is fine. It's all about whether I can catch her speed-wise. Did someone just slow me the fuck down? Who did that? Which one of you did that? Excel up on Bitter? That doesn't matter. Easy win. Not even close. Half a length. Not my best training, but it's probably an A+ still. We'll see. And apparently they are insanely stingy with the gacha card. That's also the worst. Like, you know, at least Umamusume, I was like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to pull. I pulled for Rico, now I can't pull for Manhattan Cafe, and then I still hit 200 pulls before her banner, right? They are just kind of throwing money at us. 924, 880, yeah, never mind, that's not an A+ character. Unless my skills are way better than I give them credit for, that shit is not. Almost took the wrong skill, hello? No stopping me. Long corners, that's the one I haven't taken. There we go. Much better. 1, 2, 3 golds, 4 others, and a late Surger Savvy. Yeah, I don't think that's quite an A+. This feels like an 11,800 kind of character. This man plays way too much horse game. Is not a good parent either. Alright, you're glue. Yeah, Umamusume gives away a lot of free carrots. They have a bad gacha, but they do give away enough free carrots that it doesn't feel too bad. Alright, we're gonna finish off this stream today with, the goat. With my team trials. Or not my team trials, my, champions meeting. That's what it's called. We're gonna see how my champions meeting is. Lots of free stuff, yes. No, you do not make any teams, I'm certain of that. Yeah, a company that, like you can lose the goodwill of your players, right? And if you can manage to avoid doing that, you can still make a successful gacha regardless. Oh, I got my 4th prep. Nice! Alright, we saved ourselves a spin or two. Yukino Bijin upgrade. Enhance. Enhance! Uncap, get some extra... Is Yukino Bijin good as a Guts card? Like, she's a Guts card, I understand that, but, as far as Guts cards are concerned, it seemed like her, race bonus got pretty high, so it's possible she'll still be good in the next, like, campaign that comes out. Stingy company and bad gotcha, yeah, that shit dies immediately. You play because of stock. Oh, I don't. Certainly not. Alright, this is our squad. This squad has been able to win us 3 wins twice in Group A. We've got speed, power, cracked out of her mind, Narita Taishin with both turf and long S. She's currently rocking a cool 20% win rate overall. Stamina's a little low, but we do have Swinging Maestro. She's a little bit more hit or miss because she only has 1 gold skill. We have Gold Ship. 10% win rate currently. Triple S's, very good. Unfortunately, does not have as much in the way of acceleration skills. She only has no stopping me and let's pump some iron. So that's sort of what she gambles on. And then we've got a special week. We've got the long S on the special week. She's got a 15% win rate. She's running as a late surger, which is a little bit of a disadvantage over the end closers that are often here in this champions meeting. But she does have no stopping me. Let's pump some iron. And, well, I guess that's the only 2 accelerations she has. She just has a lot of other skills as well. Dazzling Diver is pretty consistent to proc, so I'm not so worried about her stamina usually. It's usually that's why she's got a 15% win rate, is because she wins the stamina checks a lot of the time. I assume Fate Grand Order still exists because people are invested in the story and they drip feed that. But yeah, there's the story, and there's also the fact that the IP as a whole is very large and popular in the mainstream. As far as, like, anime are concerned, I feel like Fate Stay Night is probably one of the more well-known. Less well-known than, like, the big 3. But it is a fairly well-known shonen, right? Also Sunken Cost Fallacy. That's every gacha, though. Okay, let's see how we do. Bad condition, but still a #1 favorite. We'll see how that is. The favorite numbers do not matter at all in Champions Meeting. I mean, they matter a little bit, but like I've definitely won as a #9 favorite and lost as a #1. It's dependent entirely on which skills trigger win. We don't care about late starts. Late starts don't matter at all. We've got an early rush on Taishin. Taishin needs to trigger her recovery skill now, or else she's definitely going to die on the final corner. We've got 1 front-running Summer Martezensky. I don't know how I feel about front-runners. I feel like they don't usually win. Late Surger Straights on our special week. Goldshe's in great... Ooh, that was a pace down. Goldshe's got her It's On. She's also in great position to trigger her ult, which will be nice. Are we running a bunch of pace chasers this time around? That's a little weird. I got Archer for free. I don't know why people say gotcha is bad. Yeah, exactly. You want to invest in the characters. And I mean, if a game gets you invested in characters and provides a good story, is it, like, a bad thing? You know what I mean? Like, that's part of why you play games. The gotcha notwithstanding, of course. But, like, a good story does make for a good game. This is a little bit claustrophobic here. I'm not sure how I feel about where everyone is right now. I feel like if anyone's gonna win, it's probably gonna be Magulshi this time. I don't think Taishin's doing shit. I think Taishin's dying and going 8th or 9th. We are not triggering any skill. Oh, there's the Encroaching Shadow. There's the Pump Some Iron, Nimble Navigator. Everybody's triggering all their shit all at once. I still don't think Taishin has the stamina, but goddamn, that is a clubbed up final quarter. No stopping me on Special Week as well. We've got a bunch of people running for it. I just don't think we quite had the stamina, so we didn't kick it out right away. We're probably not winning this one. Yeah, exactly. Learning about the real horses. That was a stroke of genius. Whoever was like, what if we made the horses into hot girls? And they ran. Yeah, we'll take a second. It's not a win, it doesn't count for shit, but Felt like those runs were pretty good. As you saw, pretty much none of the pace chasers or front runners were competitive there. I think this is very much a champions meeting dominated by end closers and late surgers. Yeah, I heard that story. See, now we're the number 8 favorite. We'll see how that goes. We're playing against, like, the best of the best all of a sudden. Someone who actually managed to train a good Manhattan Cafe early. Agnes running pace with Daiwa. Oh, are we doing a Daiwa rocket? Is that what's going on up here? I wonder if these two are on the same team. I'm curious. Easy ult trigger on my Golshi. It looks like one of those gold ships actually didn't get to trigger her ult, which is sad for them. Okay. Once again, we're in, like, okay position here. We got our stamina restoration on special right on time. Oh, I guess I didn't trigger my tail held high off of that. Someone's already bursting ahead. That person's winning. Why are none of my characters starting their spurt on time there? Did they all rush? I know I heard a couple of rush noises, but did they all rush? That's cooked. I think that was supposed to be a Daiwa rocket. I'm gonna look at that at the end. I wonder if that's been working for him at all. Taishin managed a third. That's a really good Daiwa. Wow. I don't love the 2 gold skills. So a lot of people are recommending the 2 gold recovery skills. I really don't like 2 gold recoveries. Like, you don't need 2 gold recoveries. The whole point of asking for 2 golds is so that if one doesn't trigger, you're still good. But, like, you're giving up a lot of speed, a lot of potential speed, and I'm already running 3 different characters, so if they're all gonna be aces anyways, I might as well just take the fucking gamble, right? Was this the same? Oh, these were actually different. That was not a Daiwa rocket. That was just someone running a Daiwa Scarlet. Huh. Okay. I'll probably run 2 of these, and then I'll do the third one on my own time. Yeah, the logic is definitely 2 golds if one doesn't trigger, but, like, it feels like a lot of skill. It's a lot of effort to hunt for 2 gold skills. It's a lot of skill points to get those 2 gold skills. And then it's a waste if both trigger. And like me running characters with lower stats and still winning, like, three wins a couple of times, right? I'm in the Group A final, despite having generally worse cards than a lot of the people I'm racing against, is due to the fact that I only took 1 gold blue skill, and I get, like, 300 extra skill points to spend on shit to get me faster and in better position in the mid-race. And I just feel like I can just gamble on one of my 3 doing well. Now, granted, if I run against, like, really, really good characters, I'm still gonna lose, of course. But unless I get super duper lucky and, like, all of my skills trigger. That was a lot of swinging maestros. There goes Golshi. Moving up into the mid-pack. That's a very far back. I think my my special week is kind of dead here. I don't think she triggered her ult. Encroaching Shadow on Taishin, but she's getting blocked on the outside, which is going to make her trigger at the same time as everyone else. Very cool. She's still competitive here, but that was kind of lame. Encroaching Shadow triggered at pretty much the worst possible time. That being said, my gold ship is also kicking it right now. I can't tell who's in the lead here. The 3 gold ships come down the final stretch. Nope, not mine. Now I'm back, done with work stuffs. Welcome back. We're just running some, this is a pretty poor, piss poor, Champions Meet running. Three losses in a row. Also, apparently I got a friend? Huh. I wish you could put more than one horse out as, like, a parent. The number 9 favorite. I really don't like how often Taishin's in a bad mood. It's kind of annoying to me. It seems like every fucking time I look at her, she's in a bad mood, man. It really does affect your stats too, because it's a 4% loss to all of your stats is pretty significant. Comparing a good mood to a bad mood, that is. 8% if you're Huh, that was weird. 8% if you are going from great down to awful. Alright, my gold ship is quite far up. In fact, almost too far up? Hey, can you block me on the side so that I can trigger no stopping me? No? Okay. Everyone except me? 0 skills triggering? 0 skills triggering? 1 total skill triggered? Special Week didn't trigger her ult or anything? Just 1 skill? Of course I'm gonna lose if 1 skill triggers. Unfortunately, you can't really build more wit for long CMs. It is just a little bit of gamba. You cannot run too much wit unless you're a whale. Then maybe you could go for like a 600 wit something or another, but the next champions meeting is a 2,000 meter, right? But it's in like heavy rainy weather. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to train a lot of stamina for that one as well, yeah? I don't know if it's going to be as much as I needed for this one, but I'm sure I'm going to need plenty. With debuffers galore. When's the next really good debuffer coming out? I have a ticket that should have won 4 and ended up with 1 by losing neck or nose. Yep. Yep. Okay, Gulshi triggered her ult in good position. We've got 2 Mino Top Guns in this particular one. What's with the Super Creeks out front? Am I just running against the same fucking team over and over again or something? Why is there a Nice Nature here? Nice Nature's not even a fucking long runner, really. Okay, once again, no skill triggers. Absolutely 0 skill triggers. It's gonna be hard to win races if you never, ever, ever trigger your skills. This is now 5 races in a row where nobody has triggered any of their... I guess we got... Yeah, Taishin, you're way too late on the Encroaching Shadow, bitch. 0 winner. I did one of these. I've gotten 2 3 wins and 2 0, or well now 2 0 wins in Group A. In the prelims, I got like I think it was 3-3-3-4-2-4 or something like that. It was not even remotely similar to this. I'm gonna go ahead and run another set. Gamba's a bitch. Once we do this one, we're gonna go do the Uls. The Uls! One thing Taishin definitely does have is if she does trigger her shit, she wins the power race. She's got some really cracked power for a long runner. Almost 1100. And in a good mood, it actually is 1100, you know? Thank you for triggering an ult for once. Holy shit. I even built Special Week with, like, a ton of, skills. Like, white skills. So, it's always weird to me to see her not trigger her ult. Because all you have to do is trigger 2 of them, right? Like, it's not super tough to do. That's a lot of swinging maestros, man. Notably not Taishin, though. Stamina Eater, that might help, but it's probably not going to change anything. Alright, I'm going to need you to actually trigger one of your acceleration skills, guys. No, not Taishin triggering her skills. Ay, ay, ay. There you go. There's one of them. It's a shame you're in a weird position, but it's way too late. Well, no, my speed's not high enough. If I don't actually win breaking out, I'm not going to win the race because I don't have 1200 speed. But for some reason, I just cannot break out to save my fucking life today, apparently. 0 for 6 on having even one of my characters break out. Maybe these characters are actually awful and the first 18 times that I won were all flukes. It's possible. You never know. Oh look, bad condition Narita Taishin again. That's crazy. I was rocking a 50% win rate until now. Zoom! There's my ults. Alright. There's ult number 2. Classic. Taishin's sitting in the very, very back again, which is honestly fine for her. She doesn't mind being in the back like that. As long as she actually hits her encroaching shadow, which she's not hitting again. Special Week is competing this time, but it looks like another gold ship also competes, so... Loser. Virgo Platinum, Gemini Platinum. How many S's are around? This S is surprising. There was an air groove in there? Wow. Air groove is definitely a bold play for this champions meeting, but maybe they didn't have anyone else to run. 2,500 stars collected in Clash. That is way too much. That's too many stars. Where are you going to put all those stars? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where are you going to put all those? In a star box or something? Like, where... There's way too many. Zoom. Hey, thank you for the follow. How is that? Wait, hold on. Clown Kokichi. Thank you for the follow. Also, we hit our follower goal. We're at 130 now. Thank you very much. Does anybody know who this motherfucker that's shaking his head over here is? Does anybody know who that is? Holy shit, what is my Taishin doing in second place? What are you doing up there? And of course, she still doesn't trigger Encroaching Shadow, which is fucking wild. Somebody already trained a Symboli Rudolph for this race? That's also pretty wild. 0 for 7, 0 for 8 now, I guess, on Encroaching Shadow. I'm not gonna win this because I'm not fast enough to beat this Goldshi. I can tell. He's just faster. Maybe my guts is enough, but I doubt it. No. Time for face reveal. Peekaboo! I love the album cover for that. Normal condition. Hey, we take those for once. Alright, time to lose a 9th one and a 10th one. We gotta make sure to lose all of our races today on stream. And then when I run the last one right after stream, I'm gonna win 4 times. Watch. That's just how it goes. What the fuck is there a Tokai Teo doing in here? Hello? What business does Tokai Teo have in this race? Is Tokai even a long runner? I guess she is, because she competes for the Triple Crown. Alright. 0 skill triggers. We got Let's Pump Some Iron. I guess that's something. It's not enough, but it's cool. We got Nimble Navigator as well. Maybe that will be enough. My Taishin is rather fast, so it is possible. We're dueling. That's always a good sign, because we were not in first previously. And now all of my people trigger all at once. Look at this shit. This is gonna be like a first, third, fourth or some shit. Cool, we got a win. We take those. Thank you, Taishin, for sparing me. First, third, fourth, exactly. Good lord. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I'm getting a silver trophy from this one, aren't I? There's no shot that I'm actually gonna win the fucking finals. Playing against the other people who got 3 wins? Ah. You only need 1 winner. Normal, bad, good. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Could I get 1 Encroaching Shadow, please? Just 1. All I need's 1 Encroaching Shadow. Because they're fucking blowouts. They're blowouts, man. When she triggers the Encroaching Shadow and she doesn't immediately get blocked, it's a fucking blowout. There's all the swinging maestros again. Special Week did not trigger her ult, it looks like. Unless she decides to do it, like, right now. Which she did not. Thank you. Thank you. Destroy them. Begone, thoughts. Jesus. Took long enough. There. By several lengths. Just trigger the damn skill, man. It's not that hard. You win. You win when you trigger the skill. That's all you gotta do. I'm not asking for the world here, guys. Alright, we finish it on 2 wins. Holy shit. We're not even gonna talk about the fact that the other 2 didn't win anything. Ooh, who do you have? You got someone I would like? Mild guts, speed... Oh, no. I mean, that's a very well-trained Uma, but there's horrible parents. I don't really care for the events right now. Trainer notes? Manhattan? What you got? What else do I know about you now? Okay, she's got the same size shoes on both her left and right. Very cool. What was on the title screen? Oh. Ooh, million fans on it. 15 different Umas. That was probably Manhattan hitting a million, if I had to guess. Alright, we got 20 pulls in a dream for when Kita-san comes around. Let's go over to the Ulls. Close out of that. Alright. Blotrodal. Hit me with it. The duo. It's gonna be the trio, isn't it? It's the trio. I knew it. I said it yesterday. It was gonna be the fucking trio. Tomorrow's the duo. Alright, well, let's keep it relevant. Order, tribe. Let's do tribe. Ooh, Lumen. Ah, I can't do Lumen anymore. Ease in place. Okay. Let's try like something with an M and a P and an L if we can. Plume. Yeah, that works. Well, I don't want to guess the E. That's the thing. I want to guess 5 letters elsewhere because it's very unlikely that we're going to get it in one. Modal, perhaps, could work. Modal. Okay, it's not an L or an M that it ends with. P, perhaps, at that point, or an S. UPE, perhaps, or GE could also work. But GE usually is like RGE. It could be NGE. But I don't see... like lunge. No. CE. NCE. quack. 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 No, he reuses an A. I want to do that if I can help it. CE, NCE, PE. Do you have anything better? Well, I'm thinking. I want to see if I can find one that fully fits what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just I want to get the word. uh Not dunce. That can't be purge. Can't be house. Um Could be double E as well. Um like ESE, right? Could be an ending. I forget how long the intro to this song is. Purse? No. Uh, what am I? What? Oh, it could be XE as well. Sure, we'll just go with yours. We'll go with Quack. I don't think it's gonna tell us a whole lot. There's just a U in here somewhere. Um, it makes me think the U is in the middle, most likely. Unless the U is first. But I don't believe it is. UGE, UNE, or UPE, or USE. Um, keep seeing GH, but I don't think it's related. Uh, SN, probably not. Could it be UE ending? Right? VUE, perhaps? Venue? No? Maybe? Maybe venue. Could be venue. Ah, fuck me. It is double E, though. DJ or mom and Salada. What the fuck? I mean, it must be like And now I will segue. Oh, is it yeah, segue works. Yeah, segue is what I'm looking for. Venue didn't work. There's only so many options left, man. It's just a matter of finding it. Segue is a hard word. I think that's probably one a lot of people are gonna not get. Yeah, that's how Segway is spelled. Segway, the thing you drive around on, Segway, is a proper noun, I believe. That's the thing. Segway is like going from one thing to the next. All right, Spottle. What is this? Hats? We've added 30 Santa hats to Spottle artists for Christmas. Each one you find counts as an entry to win Spottle merch and a vinyl from your favorite artist. Huh. Oh, you'd have to log in. Nah. What does your mom's first name start with? An S? So, are we trying to go for a band that starts with S? I will use that to pick an artist. Well, there you go. Well, you got one? Or am I just gonna guess whatever's currently playing? The Red Hot Chili Peppers. Shaka Khan. We could do Shakira. Shakira works. Sia. Okay, we'll do Sia. Oh, hey, look, we found a hat immediately. Sia's got a hat. Wow, we were actually surprisingly on point. 2003 solo female pop artist. Not the top 50, though. Not from Australia. 2003. Miley Cyrus was around that time as well, right? Beyonce's too popular, wouldn't she be? I feel like Beyonce would have to be like top 100. Maybe not anymore. Yeah, we got another hat though. um, I'm gonna go Miley Cyrus. I think she's a little too late, but she's also more popular than I remember. Ellie Goulding is UK. Um, at least I'm pretty confident in that. 2003 pop artist, but not too popular. Not too popular. Um, yeah, it says it. Miley's from 2007, correct? Who else? It's gonna be someone a little less popular. Ex-girlfriend Kelly? What the fuck? What are you talking about? Kelly Clarkson? Do you mean Kelly Clarkson? Wasn't she like wasn't Kelly Clarkson like country? Or is she considered pop? There we go. Yep. Apparently she has some Christmas hits. That's what was playing. Avril Lavigne could have been around that time. Yeah. Yeah, this is the kind of person I was actually looking for, is someone like Kelly Clarkson or like Natalie Imbruglia or whatever the fuck her name is. She's a little older, but that one came to mind. DJ is Avril Lavigne, Skater Boy. Uh, no, he was a skater boy. Vanessa Carlton, that would have been another decent guess, yeah. Blank is a blank blank. So true. It has blank blank and blank blank blank. It is a blank 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 in blanks blank blank blank. He, she. Okay, so this was perhaps invented, discover. Yes, it's discovered. Santa was not discovered. Something tells me it's not Santa. Something tells me it's probably not balls either. Balls was discovered and they dug up Santa and they were like, we gotta make a fucking holiday out of this, dude. Look at that hat. Yikes. The kids will love it. Gold. Gold? One. Oh, this looks like a... Okay, we're looking at science. Like, you can see the little plus up here. We're looking at, like, electrons and shit. Um... Is this an element? Yes. We're looking at an element. An element that was discovered. Um... This would... Okay, I don't know. I want to... Like, in terms of when elements were discovered, usually radioactive. I could guess radioactive, but... and blank blank radioactive. Okay, so maybe it's partially radioactive. I want to know what this is. It could be something silly like fundamental or some shit like that, though. It has blank proton, neutron. It has metal, liquid, gas. Yeah, liquid, gas. Okay, it probably naturally exists in a gaseous form, though. Is it a noble gas? It is a noble gas. All right, then it's probably just boron, right? No? Oh no, boron's not a noble gas. Xenon, perhaps? Xenon! Xenon is a chemical element. It has the symbol Xe and atomic number 54. It is a dense, colorless, odorless, noble gas found in Earth's atmosphere in trace amounts. I kind of went for the higher ones on the periodic table because I feel like a lot of the lower ones were, I mean, they were discovered, sure, but I feel like they were discovered early on enough that maybe people wouldn't know exactly who discovered the first noble. It's me like, who discovered oxygen, right? Like, you know, those fucking elements that are down below the periodic table, people discovered that shit. You know, we had to make those. Like, but Scottish chemist William Ramsay, 1898. 1898. They also discovered krypton and neon. I was gonna suggest going through all the numbers. Element number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, once you get to the subject, I mean, usually they're easy, unless it's a subject you don't know anything about, like who the third prime minister of one particular region of India was, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Um, What we got here? We got 5 people. We're raiding out somewhere. We're raiding out somewhere. We got 5 people. Let's do we want to raid? Okay, here, I'll post this to chat. I'll posit this to chat. Do we want to watch Slime Rancher 2 or Resident Evil 4? Slime Rancher 2 or Resident Evil 4? I was a little bit ready for that one. That one didn't get me very bad. Who's playing Resident Evil? Grim. Grim's playing Resident Evil. Golgi is playing Slime Rancher. Grim? Thinking Grim? Alright. He also stopped by chat earlier. We'll go get his ass. Alright, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I'll be back here tomorrow for, I believe it's Minecraft tomorrow, but I don't remember for certain right now. Either way, I'll see you tomorrow for whatever it is. Okay, bye!
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own